Hi, I'm Cody Jones, and this is Broden Minogue. And if there's one thing that we have in common, it's that we both love chicken salt. That's right. I mean, who doesn't love chicken salt? We can't get enough of it. But there's so many chicken salts on the market. Which one is the best? So me and Broden set out on a mission to find out which chicken salt is the best in our hometown. Come along for the ride as we go on the hunt for the best chicken salt in Bendigo.
The mission has begun. We're on the road. First stop, getting some cash out, because we're going to go around to these various stores and we're going to ask them to purchase a small amount of their chicken salt. We're going to gather up all the chicken salt we can get, and based on the recommendations that we've got through and a few ones from the supermarket, we're going to collect all the chicken salts, we're going to lay them out, we're going to buy an order of chips from a local fish and chip shop, and we're going to put it to the test. We're going to find out what chicken salt reigns supreme. This is very important documentation. I mean, you've got Louis Theroux doing his work, and then we're sort of like next to him, I suppose, in the realm of documentarians, I would say. He's doing work like very like invasive, confronting documentaries, and we're doing like the people's documentaries. So let's see who is the best chicken salt. That's all we want to find out today, and we're going to do it.
So we've had 5 recommendations from people on which places to get the chicken salt from. That's going to be the best. The first one is Apco on McIver Road. So we're going to go and have a look at that and see how they stack up to a regular fish and chip shop, and if they are going to take the award for best chicken salt. How are you? Do you got a couple of potato cakes? Yeah. Can I have 2 of those in separate bags, please? And have you got chicken salt?
Yep.
Oh, sweet.
Anything else?
That's it.
2 potato cakes.
Yeah.
$2.
Awesome. What's your chicken salt like?
I don't like it.
You don't like chicken salt?
No, I don't like it.
Are you okay?
Everyone says that,
Yeah.
so I'm not sure, but I feel like it's good.
Well, I'll let you know.
You will?
Thanks.
And the silver one over there.
All right, thank you. Chicken salt. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's a lot in there. I think we might have our first candidate for cut chicken salt. Got it. Let's go. Just got recognised from the podcast by that guy in the car. Maybe he'll see himself when I get the potato cakes out. I've got 2 potato cakes here. I've managed to put the chicken salt on myself. I put so much chicken salt on there, we'll be able to probably have that for the rest of the week.
Hey man.
Hey.
Did you get it?
Yep, got 2.
Chicken salt?
Heaps, man. This bag's full.
Okay.
You want to try some of this?
Yeah. Bust it out.
Don't make a big deal out of it, okay? Cheers. That's pure.
That is good, but we won't know how the chicken salt stacks up until we take it home and compare it to the rest of the chicken salts.
Just one down.
What are these animals called?
That's a blue-titted, red-faced duck.
Look at the feet. If you had feet like that, you'd put a pair of socks on or something, wouldn't you? Children here.
We've got our bags of chicken salt each. It's time to get these back to the lab for testing.
We could have played with those blue-titted ducks all day, but we had work to do. It was time to jump back in my car and get the next batch of chicken salt.
All right, beautiful day today as well. There's no better day. It's perfect weather for chicken salting. There's a mask, just a discarded mask there on amongst the leaves. Excellent. Hey mate. Oh, 2 seconds, I forgot my wallet. Okay. I'll be right back. Okay, take 2. Do you guys just have chicken salt, like a little bit of chicken salt in a tub? Yeah, could I just buy one of those? How about that weather, eh?
Anything else?
No, that's all, thanks mate.
Only the chicken salt.
Just chicken salt, yeah, thanks. Just completely burnt me on that question about the weather. They've got a claw machine in here. Test your skills while you wait for your fish and chips. Oh, lovely, that looks great.
So total is $1.50.
Excellent, thank you. Do you like chicken salt? Do you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. We love it.
I will have combined something.
Oh, combined. Oh, mixed.
Combine one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. Excellent. Thank you, man. There's a slight language barrier there, but I think what he was trying to say is that this is a combination. This is a mix of chicken salts, if you will.
We're at Mixed Fish by the lake, believed to have had the best fish and chips in town by more than one source. So we're going to go and see if he's going to sell us some chicken salt. Let's check it out. How are you? Good. Apparently you guys have the best chips in Bendigo. On that note, do you sell just chicken salt?
Chicken salt?
By itself?
Yeah.
How much is it?
$1.
Can I please have one?
For chicken salt?
We're doing
chips today?
just chicken salt. We're doing a documentary about who's got the best chicken salt. So we thought we'd come to the best places, and you guys came up a few times. Do you like chicken salt?
I love chicken salt.
Yeah, I'm glad you do. You can't? So what do you know what this is made out of? We're going to get the secret ingredients here, guys. What's this? Saxa chicken salt. So this is 100% pure Saxa chicken salt. Not a blend. Some people like to cut it with regular salt.
No, we'll put it straight from here into a container.
Fantastic. This is a streamlined process. It looks like a nice amount. We'll test it. We'll let you know the results. Thanks for your help. Claiming to be 100% pure from the box to the container. Check that out. That's some fresh chicken salt. An entire 50 cents cheaper than the last place we went to. Quite a good rich colour as well. We'll see how we go.
Okay, so second last stop on the way home before we can put them all to the test. Here we are at the Bendigo Gourmet Fish Shop in White Hills. So another recommendation sent in. It said, guys, you got to go down to this fish and chip shop. It's got great fish and chips, good salt, good chicken salt. So we're going to go in, get a sample, and we'll go from there. Let's go. Oh. Hello, mate. Oh, chicken salt. That's what I'm after. Just one of these.
That's all?
That's all? Oh, I'll tell you what, I've just forgot my wallet. I'll be 2 seconds. Again, I've done it again. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. Okay, $1.50. Do you guys do more chicken salt or plain salt on average, do you reckon? What do more people order? Normal? Yeah, I reckon that's all about to change pretty soon. People love chicken salt.
Yeah, thank you.
See ya. Okay, so the Bendigo Gourmet Fish Shop. I have one thing to say. They're very lovely people. They said that they probably do on average more salt than chicken salt, and I think that's all about to change, as I told them. The one thing that really surprises me is the portion size that you get. This is $1.50. Now, not to take away from any of the other venues, but you know, you got a bit of a comparison there. Like not taking away from, we haven't tried the salt, so I mean, we'll find out. But just look at that portion size there. That's probably, I'd say that's a good 8 months chicken salt there, isn't it? Spuds. Oh my God, we have just witnessed a delivery of fresh spuds, which that can only mean two things. They either make their own potato cakes, which, as we all know, are phenomenal, or they make their own chips, which are equally as phenomenal. Either way, I'll take my hat off to the Bendigo Gourmet Fish Shop. These guys they've blown me away on more levels than you can imagine. Anyway, let's go get some chips and the last batch of chicken salt.
We're at our final destination. This is where we get our chips and a little bucket of chicken salt, so we can finally test out who's got the best chicken salt in Bendigo. Let's go. Is there a trick to making the chips more yellow than others?
No, just cook them.
You're a chicken salt fan? I love chicken salt. So are we able to get $4 worth of chicken salt?
Yep.
Sorry,
That's it.
$4 worth of chips with no salt whatsoever, nothing.
Okay, yep.
And then I'll just have one bucket of chicken salt,
One container.
one little tub.
Yep. That's $5 all up.
Yep, there's 6. Fantastic. All right, we've got the chips and the chicken salt. These chips are completely dry. They've got nothing on them. So we're going to take it home and test it out with all these different varieties of chicken salt. See which one's going to be the best chicken salt in Bendigo out of 5 places.
Broden, well done.
Congratulations.
We acquired all the chicken salts from the recommendations of the people.
That's right.
So, yeah, without further ado, we'll start at the first chicken salt we got for the day. Tell us a bit about that one, because you went in there and you acquired that one.
Well, that's from the APCO service station on McIver Road in Bendigo. I couldn't get much advice on that one because the lady there didn't like chicken salt, much to my surprise. It looks to be kind of quite a yellowish greenish tinge. I suspected it may have been cut with regular salt, but we did try it on a potato cake and it was really, really nice. So we're going to try it on some of these lovely chips cooked in sunflower oil. Let's give it a go, I suppose.
Let's give it a go, man. So we'll just we'll go for a cheers and a dip.
Cheers.
We'll dip it in there. Just get a healthy amount. And
Let's see.
see, first chicken salt of the day. That's quite lovely.
That's what I think of when I think of chicken salt.
Yeah, it's quite up front, really. It's quite salty though, so I feel like the sneaking suspicion you had that it may have been cut with regular salt, you know, it's there. There's a hint of regular salt in there.
It's almost like it's a salt mixed with stock, with a chicken stock to some degree. I'm seeing a lot of different colours out on the board here, so I'm really wondering what is a stock like made of chicken, or is it made of chicken stock, or is it made for chicken? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Chicken
right.
salt versus a chicken seasoning.
Like an enhancer, chicken enhancer.
Well, I've cleansed my palate. I'm quite ready for the next
Well, let's
one.
move along. This one I acquired down there at the local Coles, where I too had an encounter with a gentleman there who worked at the Coles, who said that he did not like chicken salt as well, which took me by surprise. I mean, I haven't come across anybody in my life that doesn't like chicken salt until this day, until we go to shoot this documentary. So I mean, each to their own, I guess. But let's have a try.
Do you want to get a bigger chip?
Yeah, I probably will.
Yeah.
Here we go.
All right, cheers.
Cheers. Onto the Matani,
Let's go.
South Australia's very own chicken salt. One of the original chicken salts, I believe.
Now, last time I was in a Coles, I actually gave Aaron Gox a message and he recommended this chicken salt.
Okay.
Said it was a great chicken salt.
Now, there's a fair bit of spice in that one.
It's got a zing.
It's got a hint of something there that I've never tasted in a chicken salt before.
Yeah. Yep. It's got. It's definitely very salty. It's got a lot of salinity to it, but it also has. I think this paprika. It's got to be paprika in there, judging by the colour. Very kind of.
I think you bang on, Broden. That's not a bad chicken salt.
Not bad. I think that's the kind of chicken salt that would go really well on a roast chicken as well.
I think so.
Not just a chip salt. Now you picked up number 3 as well, I believe.
That's correct. Going into the fish and chip shop around the corner from the Coles that I was in, the Mackay, another recommendation from the good people, said to head in there. They make a good fish and chips. They've got a good salt. Went in there, the Mackay Road fish shop, and acquired myself a tub of the chicken salt there for $1.50. A bit of a bargain, I'd say. I mean, some fish and chip shops will give you more, as we will find out as we move along
But for $1.50, it seems to be a pretty generously filled tub.
It's not too bad. He filled it to the brim.
Yeah. Well, let's give it a shot. Cheers.
All right. There's get a generous amount of this one. Very similar in colour to the APCO model.
Very much. Now, I can see regular salt in this one. I can see the regular salt, and he did confess to it being a mix.
He did confess to it being a blend. I thought initially that he was referring to those 2 types of chicken salt that are blended together, and I thought that was very interesting. But that's 100% cut with regular salt.
That is being cut with salt. I don't think it's bad, but it's definitely cut with salt, probably to make the chicken salt go a little further.
Probably. Okay.
Fantastic. Now this next one.
Broden, tell us about this next one, mate.
And this next one is from Mixed Fish down by the Lake Waruna in Bendigo. Now, this is one of Bendigo's premier fish and chipperies. They get fresh fish daily. Not that I can eat fish because I'm very allergic to it. But I heard their chips are really good. Let's see if their chicken salt holds up to their reputation.
Let's see.
Bit of a golden colour.
I like the golden colour. I was about to mention that. The colour is very inviting. Now, I've given myself quite an amount there, but let's see.
Now, I had a bit of a tip off here because the lady at the shop actually grabbed the box to show me what the chicken salt was made of.
Now, that's a great chicken salt, might I interject?
Absolutely, yeah. Well, it definitely is. This is a 100% pure Saxa chicken salt, straight from the box into the tub. Now, it was only $1. I wasn't filled up all the way, but still, what a good chicken salt.
That is a very good chicken salt. Mixed Fish, hats off to you.
Absolutely.
Moving along now.
Oh, palate cleanser.
Another fish and chip shop that was recommended to us to go and check out. They make a lovely fish and chips. I can attest to that. I quite often go there for my fish and chips. And, you know, I thought, why not go in there and give the old chicken salt a try? And went in there and was pleasantly surprised, as you saw, with the overall welcoming attitude of the people in there. And then to pay $1.50 and to receive such a large amount of chicken salt, I was absolutely blown away, and I cannot believe the generosity there.
Not only is
chicken salt doesn't grow on trees.
I certainly don't think it does. Not only is it a hugely generous amount, but we did actually catch the proprietor of the building coming in with freshly washed and peeled potatoes.
That was huge. I've never seen that before. Going through the front door of all places.
Yeah, of course.
With buckets of potatoes, like an Irish farmer from the from the early 1900s. Just walking around with buckets of potatoes. Anyway, let's give this chicken salt a bit of a crack.
That's right. I've had my dip. You go ahead.
I'll give it a bit of a turn in there. Give it a coating.
I think this may be Saxa.
I think that's very similar there.
No, they're very similar in colour.
Now that's a fine chicken salt. I think that might be Saxa chicken salt.
I think I'm going to have to dip back one brand.
By all means.
To check. Okay, we got that one. Then we'll go back again. That's 100% Saxon salt.
Well done. 2 Saxes back to back there.
That's
Was
right.
not expecting that.
No.
Now, they did tell me there at that local fish and chip shop that I asked them, as you know, like, how much do you do more chicken salt or regular salt on the average? And the gentleman in there, the proprietor, he assured me that they go through more regular salt than chicken salt. So I was taken back by that,
Yes.
to be honest. But moving along.
Well, moving on, we have the last of the fish and chip shop salts. This one is from the White Hills Takeaway. Now, I've been led to believe, under strong authority, that this chicken salt is Windsor Farm chicken salt. Now, the people at the White Hills Takeaway were more than happy to accommodate our documentary, so we really appreciate those guys for that. Let's give Windsor Farm chicken salt a try.
Now, I'll make a confession this morning when I told my father about doing this documentary.
Yeah.
So we were going to find the best chicken salt. He said you won't find better chicken salt than Windsor Farm chicken salt.
Right.
Let's find out.
And we know he knows his dimmies.
Well, he's a man in the business, in the trade, in the fish and chip world. So, we'll give that a tap.
Now, you'll find that's more of a powdery salt. More of a powder than a salt. It's not a grainy salt. It's a very soft and light salt. I'm going to have another hit of that.
Well, that's a damn fine chicken salt.
It is a very fine grade chicken salt. It's been ground
Also,
so fine.
That's a lovely chicken salt. That is well done to the Wild
Wow.
Fish up there. That's a lovely chicken salt.
I don't want to make up my mind too early, but that's really, really good.
That is really good.
Really good. Wow.
Well, next up, we went to the local Woolworths to get our Conketer non-chonketer, and in there we saw this large, it was hard not to notice it, the large container of chicken salt. And it clearly says on the front there, chicken salt, it's in your face. So we couldn't just leave that sitting there, so we picked us up a tub, and we're going to give it a crack right now.
Now, this chicken salt looks like sugar, if you will.
It's got a
You
bit
see
of a
how-
glistening.
And it clumps a
dark.
little bit. It's dark. It looks like it may have a bit of paprika-style stuff in there. Oh, it's definitely got pepper in it as well.
That's an absolutely disgusting chicken salt, that is, I'm afraid. That's not chicken salt.
How dare it even call itself chicken salt? That's pepper and paprika.
That is shit, I'm afraid.
Yep.
Woolies,
Yep.
lift your game. That is putrid.
You've done a disservice to the chicken salt community.
Yeah, we won't be talking about that one any further.
Now, a main player in the chicken salt game has always been Anchor Chippy Salt. Now, it says it's an original chicken flavoured salt. Chippy salt, it's made for chippies. So I wonder, look at that, it's so light, it's almost looking like a salt, but it does have quite a strong flavour. So let's give that one an old time on a shot.
After you.
Okay, let's go. Oh, yep.
That's not a bad chicken salt.
It's a classic, it's a staple. I think today, my vote's going to go to the Windsor Farm.
Likewise, Windsor Farm, hats off to you, the good people down at the White Hills Fish Shop Takeaway Restaurant. Thank you for allowing us the opportunity to taste this fine chicken salt, and yeah, it's a clear winner. I think closely followed by the Saxer, of course, and then potentially the Apco in there as well.
Absolutely.
Because that is quite a good chicken salt. And the good thing about Apco is you get to put on as much chicken salt as you like, as you self-serve yourself with the salt and any other condiments there. So that's a little bit of a, I'll just throw that in as a little add-on bonus.
A little bit of an extra tip.
Extra tip for Apco there. But Broden, thank you for coming along on this journey today. We've worked out which is the best chicken salt you can get in Bendigo, and it's been one hell of a good time.